up, YouTube? D4G here. Very nice presentation. The fragrance experience you get with this bit is nice, bro. That opening can be somewhat harsh at times. YouTube, D4G here, banging out another video. Hey, man, we knocking these motherfucking Maison Alhambra fragrance reviews out of the park. Today we got another one that we hitting y'all with, and it's gonna be another one of the Tom Ford dupes that we have. The fragrance that I'm gonna be bringing y'all today is gonna be Tobacco Touch by Maison Alhambra. And this is their version of Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. So you know what we about to do, man. We about to dive into this shit and see, is this really some gas? Or if this shit just trash?
That shit is fucking trash.
So y'all already know what to do, man. But before we get into that, what's up to all the new subscribers out there, man? If you're new, welcome. Over here on this side of YouTube, we like to make sure that you looking good, smelling good, and feeling good through the art of fragrances. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that you can be updated anytime we drop this content. And to all my OG subscribers out there, man, them A1s since day ones. Salute, fam. Hope everything is good with you. Hey, I'm very excited about this one. Let's go over presentation. Now the presentation on this one is just like it is in Fabulo Intense. You're gonna have a nice box, again, same quality, so you know you're gonna have a good presentation and a good packaging. Box is still thick, nice size to it, nice weight. You do have Tobacco Touch in the front, as well as the Maison Alhambra stamp and logo. Sides, you don't have anything along the sides of it. In the back, you have ingredients. You also have the authenticity sticker. And then at the bottom, you got batch code and all that good stuff like that. Turn it around, you pop this lid up, and then there go your bottle. Bruh, these bottles, oh my gosh, fam, these hoes look immaculate. Now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but the box is actually brown, and the bottle does have a hue of brown in it, mixed with some gold. Very nice presentation. 80 ml, not too much around it. Gold plate up front, gold plate at the top on the cap. Sticker as well. Not too crazy, but a very nice looking presentation, and the bottle doesn't feel cheap at all. Very nice. Now let's talk notes. In the opening, you're gonna get hit with tobacco and spicy notes. In the mid, you're gonna have vanilla, more tobacco, cacao, and tonka beans. And in the base, you have dried fruits as well as woodsy notes. Fam, the fragrance experience you get with this bit is nice, bro. The first thing you're gonna get hit with is that spicy tobacco opening. Fam, that opening can be somewhat harsh at times. Not harsh in a synthetic way, but just harsh with how much tobacco this has in it. Sometimes when I sprayed this fragrance, I had to give myself a look like, damn. It really does come out very strong and intense in your face in that opening. And that's thanks to those spicy notes as well as the tobacco. And they both have a very nice mixture between the two. I would like to say this is barely balanced, but then the other aspect of this fragrance that you're gonna be picking up is that sweetness. So you're gonna get hit with the nice tobacco, spicy, mixed with the slight sweetness that you can tell that's gonna be the main factor as this fragrance dries down. Now the slight sweetness that you're gonna be getting is gonna be coming from that cacao. And that's gonna be adding to the spicy sweetness that this fragrance is gonna be giving off. It's not gonna be more so the vanilla that you're gonna get, more so than the cacao sweetness in that initial opening. And I gotta say this about the spicy notes too. The spicy notes to me come off as almost like a cinnamon spice. Very soft, but still in your face and present, letting you know that it's there. Now as this fragrance transitions, it starts to move away from the cacao sweetness, and then it moves more so into a vanilla sweetness. But understand this, even though it still has that vanilla in the fragrance, the tobacco, fam, the tobacco is gonna be the main player that you're gonna get in this. You're not gonna go a single phase throughout this fragrance without picking up a strong tobacco note. Vanilla, cacao, and tobacco are going to be the main things that you're going to pick up as this fragrance works its way through the mid. Now again, you're still gonna have a little bit of aspects from that spiciness. By this point, it's mainly gonna be coming from the cacao with a little lingering effect from those initial spices. And then once you hit the dry down, it becomes more so of a strictly tobacco, vanilla, as well as a woodsy fragrance. Now the woodsy notes in the dry down is gonna come out huge, and that's what's gonna take away some of that sweetness that the cacao, vanilla, tonka bean are giving off. So it's gonna calm that down for all of my fellas that aren't into those extremely sweet fragrances. It's gonna add a nice balance to it, to where the main things that you're really gonna pick up is the big blast of the tobacco, a nice hint of vanilla, a nice dose of woodsy notes. But understand this, fam, the tobacco is the main player in this fragrance. There is not much else that's more dominant than the tobacco note that this fragrance has. So just so we can recap our fragrance experience, a nice spicy tobacco in the opening, a little bit of cacao that comes out as this fragrance is working its way through the mid, giving a little bit of sweetness before it hits the vanilla sweetness. And then once it hits the dry down, you're gonna have mostly tobacco, vanilla, as well as a little bit of woodsy notes. Gives it a nice earthy feature to help balance things out. Now that we talked about that, let's go over this pass method. Performance. Now I don't know what it is about these Tom Ford dupes, but they've been lasting around that 6 to 7 hour mark for me. And the thing that I can attest to is this: it is a beautiful 6 to 7 hours, fam. It's nice, man. I ain't even gonna hold y'all on that. Y'all know I like my fragrances beast mode. I like them to perform. I want that nice sillage. I want damn near a room filler. These fragrances haven't been that. But what I can say is that the people that walk up on you, and when somebody catches a whiff of you, from my times that I've worn it, I've been getting pleasant reactions and responses from the fragrance as I've been rocking it. And then sillage is moderate, but it definitely is better in that first hour. Once that first hour goes away, then it's gonna become much more of a personal bubble style fragrance, to where somebody really has to be around you within arm's reach in order for them to get a good whiff of the fragrance. Accessibility. Online only, fam. Triple Traders, eBay, Amazon. Those are gonna be the main 3 websites that you're gonna wanna check out for this. And when you find this one, this is gonna be around that $30 to $40 price range. So we're looking at another fragrance that is still in that B.O.B. ballpark for my people that might be trying to get tobacco vanille, but just don't got that time for money. Cause trust me, shit is pricey, fam. Scent profile. Now this is gonna be listed as a spicy vanilla fragrance. Again, the spice is gonna be coming from the spicy notes in the opening, as well as that cacao that's gonna be in the mid. More tobacco than anything, but it also has a little bit of a sweetness accord coming from the cacao, as well as the vanilla and tonka bean. But again, I gotta reiterate this. The tobacco is the main player in this fragrance. If you don't like tobacco notes, I'm telling you right now, you are not going to like this one, because it is dominant, heavy in that tobacco. Situations. Personally, fam, for me, this is gonna be an any day type of fragrance. Any time of the day you can pull this off, whether it's day or night. Depending on the situation, you're definitely going to want to be dressed apart, because if you're going to be rocking this during the day, you might be trying to command a little bit more attention. So you want to be dressed apart to command that positive attention. Whereas if you're dressing at night, you might want to be giving off a little bit more of a seduction factor. So you want to make sure that you're dressed apart as well. And as far as seasons go, this is going to be a 2-headed season. I would only suggest wearing this during the fall and the winter. You really want to stick to those cold months when you're rocking this one. It's going to be too cloying in that heat, and that tobacco note, I'm telling you, fam, I can just imagine what that tobacco note would be like during the summer. Definitely pissing people off worthy. Overall, bro, this bitch that gas, boy, I'm telling you, this is a nice fragrance. If you're looking to get a fragrance that's similar to that tobacco vanilla Tom Ford has to offer, this is going to be one that you're going to want to check out. This is a nice tobacco fragrance with that vanilla that Tom Ford is giving off in tobacco vanilla. Now with the price being different, it is going to be slightly synthetic. But for me, this is more so on the scale of a 2 out of 10 on the syntheticness factor. Personally, I think the thing that makes the syntheticness more than what it really is how harsh that tobacco note is. Now it's not harsh, it is just a lot of it. And if you're not somebody who's used to those tobacco heavy fragrances, I'm telling you, it's gonna be different. You're gonna enjoy the style fragrance that this is, and you're gonna appreciate the notes that you have in there, especially once you give it time. For me, this is one of those fragrances that it didn't take time for me to enjoy. I enjoyed it on first sniff, but even that, I was still taken away by how intense the tobacco was in the opening. So just be mindful of that if this is one that you're looking to check out. You just want to be aware of what you're going to be getting, especially with that tobacco. But that's going to be the video right there, man. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Does this fragrance hit for y'all? Is it close to Tobacco Vanille? Or do you think that there are other clones, dupes out there that you should check out? And hell, maybe suggest something down in the comment section. I might review it for the channel. That way people know which one might be the best. And we can really help somebody figure out which fragrance will be best for what they trying to do. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed. That's it for greatness. We out.